This video is sponsored by Full Reptile Collective, brought to you by Dan Hardy. Head over to their website at fullreptile.co.uk where you can find anything from training gear, t-shirts, hoodies, all the way to coffee. For an exclusive 10% off, use Dan Said So at checkout. Make sure to also check out their YouTube channel for some of the best MMA content out there, bar my own. Let's get back to the video.
And we'll dive straight to the main card. And on the main card of Santos versus Jamal Hill, we have Vicente Luque back. And he's fighting Geoff Neal. This fight to me is, okay, other than the one we just talked about in Terence McKinney, this could be fight of the night. This is power, pocket fighting, shoving hooks, grabbing necks. You know, the difference between Vicente Luque and Geoff Neal is just technicality to me. I think Vicente is known as the pocket fighter. You get in the pocket with Vicente Luque, you are stupid as hell. That's how he knocks out 90% of his guys, and if he doesn't knock you out, he grabs that dash choke and rolls. He has choked out elite level grapplers. You know, Michael Chiesa got his back and he fought off a scramble to grab Chiesa's neck. That to me is an unbelievable thing to do. What last time out though, kind of got smothered. You know, he got distance managed a bit by Belal Muhammad, and Belal took complete advantage of what we discussed before, which is winning rounds, treating it as a sport, not a fight. Vicente treats it as a fight. Against Geoff Neal, I don't think he's going to have that problem. He's going to have someone that's looking to stand with him, throw those bombs, and Geoff Neal has one of the best high kicks in the game. I mean, see Frank Camacho basically folded him like a deck chair, didn't he? And I know it's Frank Camacho, but he pretty much killed the guy in one kick. So who's your favorite matchup in the get-go, and then?
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing with Geoff Neal. He had some pretty major health issues come up last year or the year before. I think he had a pretty bad surgery, infection afterwards. And he's also not been a full-time fighter for much of his career, if any of his career. And those things, I think, have all really started to show. I think they showed with the Stephen Wonderboy Thompson fight, which is one that they have in common as a loss. But the response that Vicente Luque had to that loss compared to Geoff Neal, I think it's very different. For Geoff Neal, you had him follow up that with another loss to Neil Magny. Again, there's just not a lot of high IQ from Geoff Neal. It's kind of go forward, let me use my power, let me show it. It's just things that, again, he's not able to do at this point to the level of competition. He's coming off a split against Ponzinibbio. To me, splits against Ponzinibbio at this stage of your career don't give me a lot of hope. Ponzinibbio is somebody who I think higher level, echelon opponents with power like Neal should be putting away, frankly. And, you mentioned earlier, I do think this has a chance to be fight of the night because Geoff Neal is going to go into the phone booth against Vicente Luque. And Luque is going to oblige with him. And they're going to go back and forth. And it is Neal's best chance to win. It's also the most likely way Neal loses. It's kind of ironic. His best chance to win is also his most likely way to lose here. So this is all in all a tough matchup for Luque, or for Neal, I should say, with Luque here. It's just the ways he wins are the ways he's probably going to lose this fight, which is in the pocket. I think he either gets caught as the fight goes on. I think that he is the one who's most likely to get tired and maybe panic wrestle. He hasn't fought in 7-8 months. I anticipate Neal's been working on evolving as an MMA fighter. I can't imagine he's just same Neal, even though I guess he's in his early to mid 30s now. So maybe the likeliness of really changing the game is that much.
He's 31 currently, yeah.
31. Okay, that's surprising. I thought he was older. So, but still, I don't know. Again, with the surgeries, with overall the lack of kind of progressing in the game here, I just think it's Luque's fight. I think he can win a brawl. I think he can, sorry for the dogs in the background. I think if there's wrestling involved, panic wrestling from Geoff Neal, I could definitely see him snatching up that Darce. Either way, I like Luque quite a bit here. I think that Luque's, the healthier, training with the better guys all the way around. Probably the best fight on the card, too, because I don't think McKinney and Gonzalez is fight of the night. I think that's a performance of the night.
Yeah, I definitely think this could be performance of the night as well, depending on how Vicente looks. I think it could look extremely like the Woodley fight. I know you could say Woodley was washed at that point,
Yeah,
but the way Woodley came out and he was like, do you know what? Caution to the wind. I'm going to come out as the old Woodley. He came out on the front foot. He threw those devastating overhands and did catch Vicente a few times. Vicente then countered it, hit him with the right, got him on chicken legs, and then didn't let him off the hook. I think if he hurts Geoff Neal for 1 second, he will finish him. He is an absolute finisher. Nearly all his wins in his career are by finishes, either by getting the neck and dash choking, or whether he's knocking them out in the pocket. To me, Vicente Luque's fight to lose here. I think he's a far superior athlete, far superior mixed martial artist than Geoff Neal's quite one-dimensional. Even though he's got a high level of striking and it's a lot of power, he doesn't seem to use like a lot of kicking game other than a high kick. He doesn't slow opponents down. Yeah, I think Vicente's fight to lose personally.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is Vicente Luque inside the distance all day.
Lovely.